Welcome back to part 7 of my adventure walking the length of England. In the last episode, I hiked my way through Dartmoor and discovered some awesome hidden gems along the way. Now join me as I continue my walk across England, joining up with a friend as we battle through terrible weather and go through a wild camper's worst nightmare. Hello everyone, it is another lovely rainy day. Very happy to say that. There's actually a weather warning where we are at the moment for rain. So that's joyous and wonderful. But there is a difference today than all the other rainy days. And that's because I am joined now with Ethan. How are you, Ethan?
Brilliant first day of walking, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. The weather was miserable. And most of that morning's walk took place on boring roads. But I must say it was wonderful to have some company, and the spirits were surprisingly high. We have got quite the obstacle in front of us. Some would call it a lagoon, some would call it an ocean. But in truth, it's just a bit of a big puddle. Okay, let's go around. Go on, Ethan. No! You're soaked! Ethan! Is your socks wet?
We'll deal with that later.
Alright. No, Ethan! Yeah! I'm dry! So every village we went to, the pubs have been closed or there's like nowhere to sit out of the rain. And then we just turn the corner and like magic, we've come to the Ye Old White Lion Inn. We're away from the rain. The people are so friendly. All day breakfast coming in. Oh, decaf coffee. Oh. It's been tough walking through the rain, but this is like the ultimate reward, man. Well done.
Well done.
Well done. I'm so excited. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Oh, it's warm. It's warm.
It's warm.
It's warm. Nothing needs to be said. It's just pure heaven. How are you feeling? You happy with yours?
I'm smiling for the first time today.
Fueled on fantastic warm food, we smashed out the remaining miles of mainly busy roads till the sun began to set behind the horizon. We have found a spot to spend the night, and it's another barn. How are you feeling, Ethan? Ethan's pretty busted. It's his first day, and we did almost 20 miles. I think just under 20 miles. It's just past 6 now, but so good to have another barn. This one's a little more overgrown with a few more holes in it, but still it's gonna block most of the wind and rain. So that's just glorious, man. Good night, mate.
Good night, Josh.
Good night. See you in the morning, dude. Have a good sleep. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So far, we're lucky. We haven't started in rain. I'm sure, because it's our luck, later on, they'll start pelting it down. But it's nice to start the day with no rain for a change. Today, I think, hopefully, will be a bit more of a scenic walk. Lots of little roads and also some public footpaths going by rivers and stuff like that. I think it'll be beautiful.
Lost in the sight of you alone. Here, I'll stay till dawn.
We are currently surrounded by cows. Good morning. Good morning, guys.
I'll stay till dawn.
Weather has turned into just a beautiful day. I mean, rain sucks, obviously, but the one good thing about it is that it makes you appreciate it when the sun can break through the clouds again. Trying to make it just there, on top of that hill. We made it! Woo! That's a view.
just where it was needed.
On top of this steep hill was our next hidden gem. Culmstock Beacon was once part of a chain of fire beacons used to warn of advancing enemies. Now it stands as a unique landmark surrounded by stunning scenery. So we are making our way down the other side of the hill. I think we're starting to feel it a bit, right?
Yeah. It's tired.
Hiking, it's always this, right? In both terrain and in how you feel. You're feeling great and then feeling busted, and then you just have to keep pushing through both. I think that's what makes it. That's what makes the highs so good and the lows worth getting through.
They'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Hello.
Hi, I'm afraid this is private property.
Oh, is it? Sorry, I saw the sign on the other fence. What a day it has been. It is just past 5 now, and we've already set up camp, and we just are busted today. Just really tired. I think we worked out that we did probably between 12, 14 miles or 10. It's really weird. I don't know. We set up the tents already, and as setting up the tents, something crazy happened. I don't know if it got caught on camera, but basically the lady that owns this part, because to be honest, we did climb over a fence. We were setting up the tent, she came over, and she was just like, what are you doing here? And it turns out that she owns the land, and so we're literally midway putting up our tents, and you know, she basically caught us red-handed, so there's nothing but to say exactly what we were doing, you know, and just apologize. She just said, it's fine, you can stay here as long as you don't light a fire or, you know, get up to any trouble or anything like that, which we're not. We're just gonna go right to sleep. She was so kind. She was honestly so lovely. Like, at the end of the day, we're trespassing, and the fact that she heard us out what we were doing and then was like, no, it's fine, you can stay here, and even invited us around for coffee in the morning, which is amazing. It blows my mind, the kindness of strangers, like how lovely people have been out here. Doing this sort of walk and challenge, you just are kind of forced to throw yourself out into the world. And as someone who is like socially anxious, people and strangers is something that's actually a trigger usually for me to get really scared and terrified. But being out here has been so healthy for that, because I've been shown nothing but kindness. People have stopped to donate to the GoFundMe. They've given me physical cash. People are so friendly, even if they're just asking like, what are you up to? And it just smiles and support. It's not that I ever felt like people were bad. I never thought that, but I just didn't think that the strangers were this kind, and overwhelmingly I haven't had one negative experience out here and met a lot of people, and the whole experience has been amazing. It's been tough and painful sometimes and tiring, definitely, but all that kind of adds up to make it very rewarding. At the end of every day, it's just so much energy is spent that you have no time to worry about anything. You feel fulfilled, and life is just very simple. And again, before this, I could not have said that. My mind is jumping all over the place. I couldn't control my mind at all. It feels really right, you know, and it took a while to start feeling like that. Initially, you're just like, what am I doing? Your body's aching and you're just wishing it would stop, thinking of ways to try and give up. But then you get into the rhythm of it, and just the sort of the lifestyle of it all is so, yeah, it just feels so right. Don't know how else to describe it. This is the end of the 14th day, so tomorrow is going to be the 15th day of doing this, and I just wanted to give my thoughts so far. Now, it could just go downhill like a plane without an engine, but I doubt that. I think it's a really awesome thing. I really feel very fortunate to be out here and be able to do this.